think Robin made an interesting point, and you said it before the veto as well. I think Nuke would have been a great choice for them. I can't remember a single game, recent memory of NIP playing that. They beat Hellraisers on it earlier. That would have been very interesting indeed. But they've gone for Overpass and making the way to the sides. Disco Doppler waiting, and here we go. Drake on an opportunity, can't find the shots. He goes down, actually doesn't get anything, but Disco Doppler lights it up. He hits 4 kills. It's just going to be Pit remaining, a 3 versus 1, and it's going to go down. Unbelievable play there. Looked like a little bit of a struggle there. Drake had
and it's Sesh Celos inside of the side, 11 HP. No Molotov onto Prime. He will have an opportunity with the flash that comes over. That's from B, that was thrown, and he gets an opportunity. Oh, the spray down. This exists left on 4. He nearly finds it, but Pit's still alive. He's still, well, I won't say exactly healthy, but definitely able to get the kill and secure this into a one-on-one. It's 10 HP left for him, though, in the repeat out. It's going to be Freddy B. It is going to work out. Forrest opening pick. Freiburg has positioning with the AK. Can't find the player at the back stairs, and he overcommits to the bomb. There was still 8 seconds. He didn't have to go immediately onto it. Forrest was able to get the shot onto Disco. If he'd found it a second sooner, it would have been enough, and the bomb plant denied. Right now, NIP smoke out on the edge of it. They're going to, oh, this is going to be a run boost all the way in. This is a failed run boost. It would have been a run boost all the way in, and it's going to line them up. That's going to give it away. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for NIP. Bomb dropped. It's Freiburg. He's just a sitting duck again. No armor. And they know they're covered off. That's not exactly covered because Draken's getting closer, but that second smoke, Rez can't get through it, so they will get it down. There's the backstab, though, and it's now down to Forrest. AWP, backstairs, tight angles, has to hold this perfectly. And they might just push through on this. Draken's got an AWP himself. He can't afford to do so, but he would have spotted Rez just fading away, and he spots the gap in the smoke in turn. That AWP. Problem is they've got dual AWP on this retake as well.
Yeah, it's very difficult indeed. They're hoping this first pick comes in quickly. Bomb ticking away now, but they do manage to get the first pick. Forrest goes down. He's up to Pit now. Needs to step up here. Gets the first frag. Can't find the second though. Now Get Right, just with the PG-50 in hand. They're going to be swarming onto the bomb site, and they know exactly where he is as well.
And that that M4 going down out of the hands of Pit is so problematic, but Get Right ain't able to avoid Freddy, who's not in a good position. The tank as well. He's definitely got this. No, he goes down, but the time is gone.
He's happy.
And there it is. We saw that wave yesterday when he clutched. He's done it again here with a pistol. And NIP will pick up their 3rd round, but they're
making sure if anything goes wrong, there's someone there to rectify the mistake, and they're going to be finding themselves pretty easily into the situation. It's just Disco Doppler towards the bathroom area. He's got a deagle in hand, that's about it. He could come from behind and long. This could get kind of interesting. If Zelos finds the first kill, it takes all the way the attention, but he's only got 29 HP to do it with.
Okay. Around, but it's Disco finding 2. Now they've got a real chance. 2 versus 2. Zealous has the AK-47. Disco's kills far enough away. He won't have a gun right away. There's no one out toward long to deny him from picking up one potentially, and that's going to happen. That AK's in front of him. Zelos into Pith. This is suddenly turned. And Forrest with an AWP has to find 2 quick kills. He's got the bomb as a magnet, but it doesn't necessarily guide his bullets because that one's not going to land. That one will, though. Tech9 can't land it. Zelos around the corner. Another clutch from Epsilon.
That's an absolutely insane round. Draken, he can pick up that AWP and maybe, oh, there it is. Nice shot towards Forrest. If he can save his AWP to get the next round, maybe he goes towards Monster Tunnel, finds the first pick, repositions himself. He gets some deagles on some players like Disco Doppler. We know what he can do with that weapon. There still is a serious chance, and that's what the terrorists are trying to justify this hunt now. They're going to be pinstering him in towards long. He hits another shot though, of course. Just up to exist. Does he want to risk losing his AK as well? This is going to be a big kill if he can get it. He can't. Draken steps up, 4 kills.
Way though, he had an opportunity for 3 easy kills in the counter entry, and he gives it up. They're going to play the retake game off this, and Forrest may find him instead. He does! A great flick shot. Draken gone. And he had the opportunity. Unfortunately, his spider senses led him the wrong way. It's Freddy B back into exist to at least keep this alive. 1 versus 2, but bomb down. NIP might just steal this half away. With a late charge and a late flurry of rounds. Freddy entering in right direction toward Pith, but wrong angle, and that's going to allow them just to sit and wait, and Forrest doesn't care with that AWP. It will go 8 rounds to NIP, and Forrest on 14 leads the way. Draken instead that puts him down, and exist has to allow that bomb plant. So this is what we said, the retake game. And Get Right's picked up that kit that Freiburg dropped in the window, so they still have it in action as Forrest. There it is. That's the accuracy from the USB. Able to find one, Pith with the other. Bomb still ticking, but remember, Kit getting closer. They want to go for the knife. Thankfully, they found that because they trip over each other, but now it's the time for the defuse. He's got a lot of map control early on.
Well, they don't know orbs are available for the terrorists here, so they can take these aim kills, that grenades, a complete touchdown there. It's going to be 5 on 3, and Forrest is hungry for more here. Not going to be falling back at this stage. 1 player remaining towards that playground area, and that's going to be Draken. Hits the shot, takes down Forrest, but it's just too late. This round is pretty much over, 4 on 2.
That bomb, though, because Rez is relying on Draken to find this pick right now, so he's just sitting complacent. Get Right, there you go. It's a gift. Bomb grabbed, and Draken spotted. Get Right's going to close that as well, quite easily, in fact. So early here, good spoil all advances from Zealous and Disco. They're going to double face this, though, and trade for sure, but they get better than that. In fact, Forrest couldn't even land a shot against Zealous. Freiburg certainly will. Though Rez opens the door, and unfortunately, he's not Hodor. He can't hold it, so it's
the TTs. Nades come in, and it's the next play from Epsilon.
This, though, good positioning, able to wrap back around from Monster in time, get not only onto the sandbags, but back over to potentially find Draken, but the AWP held the angle, ready to wait for it. Freiburg closes it out. It's on to Draken. 1 versus 3, 9 seconds. AWP, he desperately needs to hold this because as we see on the scoreboard, 4 rounds reset immediately right now. 3-on-3 with guns up now, all 3 players, so it's dead even for sure. Get right. Oh, just sit tight, just wait, let them go by. He may trigger discipline. He knows they've gone. He hears the sounds. 1 down. Can't find him in the smoke, though. Very smart reactions from Freddy not to sit there. As soon as Get Right found that kill, he knew he had to make a play to get the bomb down. And he's done it. He's got to exist. So if Freddy pulls this off, it'll be a 4 kill with a very fast reaction on that bomb. And Get Right, he's got to make the moves himself because the bomb certainly does not favor him being down. Spray control's not there. And the dumpster's going to go ahead and send all those bullets to the garbage. It's going to one of them in behind those barrels, but watch Freiburg's position of exist. Didn't time that right. Freiburg was in the open. Get Right's the one to go down instead, though, and it may be worse off. Exists, great shot, bomb down, but he's in the open to Xylos, who manages to slip in from the sandbags. No response on him means he gets a double, and Draken's there with the AWP. But it is the one-on-one, but Draken's already got it. But they never saw this boost. So Pith is still close, and they have no idea he's here. He's able to dodge the first flash, finds one, but not the second. Freddy again with the trade. Forrest is now the next in the best position because they're going to completely overlook that corner. Exactly that. Bomb gets dropped. Exist finds Disco. It's on Draken. AWP 40 seconds and a 1 versus 3.
Just to bait out a shot. The CDs didn't even have to face at that point. They were so panicked by the flash. They fired a few shots off. That was the indicator as to what was going on.
It's just come back in, so he's going to give Pitt some support, but come a little sooner. That smoke's going to limit him, and they're so close to this. A sight had shown, but they can't line it up. It's such a hard shot for Pitt. It's not for Freiburg. Double spray. But Rez responds fast enough that there's no one to deny this bomb plant, and they still have the man advantage boost up on top of the default train. Get Right, or excuse me, Exist finds one, but Disco's able to slide back down. It is Get Right. Clutch Master 1 versus 2. And money on the line. It's going to be the point the game for NIP or potential overtime. If not, and Disco staring it down. He can't spot him on the jump. He did. Just enough. Great play from Get Right. Oh, second information gathered and Get Right. He sprays it down.
Where's the wave?
He's got to press E. He's got to hold E and get the defuse. But Get Right does win it for NIP.